Hi, hi. Hello. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Fritzie. I'm a Filipino studying here in Melbourne for 2 years now. I've been staying here in the city for 2 years now. So I was just gonna do just a little life update and also like how's life been as a student. So I'm gonna answer some questions. Let's go. I'm 26 years old. I'm from the Philippines. I'm from Cebu. I'll be turning 27 in a few months. So I'm basically living alone here in Melbourne. Just myself in city, just me, myself, and I. And yeah, for 2 years now. And I'll continue to live alone maybe this year. So let's see, because like that thing right now, like the rent, like everything seems like everything is like back to normal. So like the rent and all like living expenses is getting higher. So I don't know, let's see if I can like continue to live alone or just like live with a friend or family or whatever like that, because like I'm still a student. I still need money. I'm still paying for my tuition. I'm still paying for my bills. So yeah. So, do you prefer living alone or living with others? So basically, me, this is my first time for a long time, like staying away with my family. I want to try living alone, like personal preference. I want to live alone because like I want to be independent. Other than that, I just want to have my personal space. There's no one I could be mindful of because there's like somebody else in the house or in the apartment with you. I just don't want to be mindful of whatever I want to do. So yeah, so I really prefer to live alone. And one thing is that I also like to live in the city as well, because like as a city girl in Cebu, I've been living in a city, so it's so like different. Because I tried when I arrived here, like I tried living at least 1 month with my relatives in Pakenham. It's like a province type of thing. So that's why I moved to the city, because like I don't know, I just love the way the city like the vibes, and I just love to be like everything like accessible. Everything I want to do, like groceries, stuff like that, it's just accessible. You just like walk, like just walk, and then there's across the street and there's like the pharmacy and there's like Asian supermarket. So like because like if you want to leave like province type suburb, then you need a car. So it's just another expenses for me. I'm gonna need a car. I'm gonna need like pay for gas, pay for maintenance and stuff like that. So that's one thing. That's why I want to live in the city. Preference. It's really up to you if you want to. So just keep on mind like the living expenses. Achieve it. Like balance. Your living expenses and your how much income you can get. Like, because like as you know, student here in Australia, we have this time limit of hours, working hours. It's 48 hours per fortnight. Think about it. It's not like a lot of money to spend a lot of stuff. You cannot really enjoy a lot with that amount of money that you have, with the income that you have, with the hours that we have right now. Any tips on shopping and cooking for one? Do you buy in bulk or and freeze to save costs? Do you eat out a lot? So for me, I basically do my own cooking because like it's cheaper rather than buying outside. Because like example, if I pay for a whole pack of chicken wings, like at least there's like 10 pieces, and it's like around like $9, $10. And if like I pay for like 4 pieces of chicken, 6 pieces of chicken, it's already like eight, like almost $10. You know what I mean? And then at least that like 10 pieces, like you can just like cook it by days. This is gonna be my breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. You just decide, and it's cheaper that way. I prefer cooking rather than eating outside, but it's really up to you. If you cannot cook, then you can buy food outside, but like if you can, then I prefer you cook. It's cheaper for the students. So this one, what do you like or dislike about living alone? So first, I like it because like of the personal space. I told you a while ago, personal space, independency, to be independent, like handling my own bills, handling my own money, stuff like that. And what I like about it, I don't need to be mindful of my voice, because like I talk a lot with my friends, like video call with my family, mother as well. Like it lasts like at least 3 hours max. We talk so long, and I don't want like to be mindful of others. That there's be confident in my own space, like talking and be with myself and stuff like that. Like we're on this, like wherever you go in the room. And what I dislike about it is like the living expenses, like the cost. It's like it's too much when you, because like right now when I started in this student housing, I started like 200 per week. It was 200 per week when I started here, like way back 2022, and then it increases to 250 in last year 2023, and to now 2024 it's gonna increase to 320. Basically, I don't know. That's why I'm planning to, maybe this is gonna be my last year living alone. I don't know, let's see. Because like it's too much. 320 per week is like too much for me. Because like basically you're working just to pay for your rent and for your bills. And you know, you're still a student and you just don't need to pay for your like tuition and stuff like that. So that's what I dislike about it. I understand why people like, if it's just like a small room, they still like, there's still two people in it because like it's cheaper for that way. They could save, like, now I understand it. But like as a student, we really cannot save a lot, like a lot cannot save. That's the harsh reality of it right now because of the limited time hours. It's a harsh reality, but like we don't have any choice. If I really want to stay here, if I want to have my residency, then I gotta stick with it. I gotta stick with the plan, you know. I just gotta just deal with that whatever that comes my way. Do you ever get bored on your own, and if so, how do you pass that time? Of course I get bored, like I just sleep by myself, and you know, I just work like 3 days a week. I get bored, I just like watch Netflix, a video call with my friends and family. Yeah, that's how I spend my time. I usually like just like walk around the city, like go, not shopping, like sometimes I do grocery. Older, I really love to do grocery, or just like walk in my area and then like appliances, not really appliances, but like grown stuff. Just love to look at it. Oh, they got sale like this and like that. Like, sale is your best friend. Sale, your best friend. Even in the Philippines, like if it's sale, you know. And have you had a variety of interesting experiences, including some that changed the way you think? What are they? Like in the past 2 years that I've been here, work in the service industry or corporate industry as well. There's a lot of things I experienced, like especially for people. That's what I noticed. When I was new, like I didn't have any background like working in the like service industry, because like I was like a corporate in Mercedes, Kulinaga. So I was not able to like experience like cafe or service industry, like being waitress, bartending, you know. And when I got here, I learned a lot. I learned waitressing, I learned bartending. It's just like, it's so fun. I don't really care about like your background. If you're really hardworking, they're more on the practical things. They would love that. Like in my first job in the cafe, I don't know how to do coffee, barista, but I really wanna learn. They would really want to teach. They really wanna keep you, like they don't care where you are in your resume. Like, you've been blah 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 blah, but can you do this? Can you do that? Can you serve? Can you talk to customer? I think that's the most important thing for them, that people can communicate with you. So like, especially you're doing like service industry, so you're talking to people a lot, like getting their orders. I also, one thing that I observed, Korean people, they're very nice. Like most of them, they always say thank you. Oh, when you talk to them, like, hi, how are you? Oh, how are you doing? How are you, mate? It's just good vibes. Like just good vibes everywhere. You know, when I'm working, it's like, but there are some customers that are not good per se. There's some are rude. I'm gonna please everyone. And one thing, if you really wanna come here in Australia, think as well, if you wanna reside here, if you wanna go for a student, if you wanna reside here, then look for those courses that really have the residency and stuff like that, because I don't want you to waste your time and money just based on experience. So that's it. And also one, if you're really planning to come here and like be a student and stuff like that, like you really need to have a lot of patience. Nowadays, it's really hard to look for a job. So it's really, if you're not picky, then just like grab something, you know, because like it's really hard, because like people are coming here in Australia. It's like COVID is like, it's getting back to normal right now. So yeah, that's what that's it for now. But like if you still have few questions for me that I can answer, then I will just like put it on the comments down below if you have any questions. But like, yeah, that's it for now. That's it. If I can think of anything else, then I'll make another video part 2 maybe. One thing also, if you want to live in the city, expect it feels like you're still in your own country. I feel like I'm still in the Philippines because there's a lot of Asians everywhere. here in the city. So like just expect there's a lot of Asians in the city compared to like suburbs. A lot of Asians. Expect it when you come here. Like don't put your expectation too high.